Hello, everyone. My name is Victor, and I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. You know, spending some time with friends or family, taking some time off work. I just hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Today, I want to talk about startups because, especially if you're part of the younger generation, it feels like everywhere you look right now, somebody your age is starting a startup. Some of the most popular that we're seeing a lot of are AI startups or just a tech startup in general. Some people are even dropping out of college to do it because they feel like they already have everything they need. AI tools, online courses, maybe a connection or two. And if you put yourself in their shoes, it kind of makes a lot of sense to drop out of college and pursue these things. But I think a lot of this trend isn't confidence or innovation. It's bad judgment fueled by social media. I've talked a lot about social media on this channel, and I've talked about its influence over and over again. One reason why social media is really good at influencing people, especially the younger generation, is that it's really good at showing results, not the process. I mean, I've been seeing videos of people in their early 20s talking about how they built a startup, made a ton of money, and how now they live this insanely flexible, luxurious life. They'll casually mention AI or some new tech and make it sound like that was the secret. So, when young people see this, especially people their age, the takeaway becomes, if they can do it, I can too. And it can't be that hard. But there is so much that you don't know. Maybe they had connections. Maybe they got insanely lucky. They probably had to work super hard, or maybe the money isn't theirs at all. Many young people who want to create startups because they saw something on social media don't know the whole picture, and without much experience of their own, this can be a recipe for disaster. AI plays a huge role in this sudden surge of young people creating startups. AI is incredibly powerful and also incredibly easy to access. Anyone can use it, anyone can integrate it, anyone can build something with it. And that creates this illusion. If I have the tools, I must be ready. But having tools is not the same as having a plan, or a market, or experience, or an advantage. Everyone else has the exact same AI you do. So the real question that we should be asking isn't, can I build this? It should be, why would anybody choose mine? And we've reached the part that nobody really likes to talk about. If you don't have a very well thought out plan, deep knowledge of the field, a way to reel in customers, or a very serious advantage over competitors, then 99 times out of 100, your startup won't go anywhere, let alone reach that millionaire or billionaire status you've been hoping for. And once again, this is not because you're dumb, not because you didn't work hard, but because ideas are cheap. Execution, timing, and positioning aren't. AI doesn't magically fix that. You still need human intuition and human creativity to get that startup going. A lot of young people mistake excitement for readiness. They do a bit of research, realize how easy it is to use AI, and suddenly feel like they've unlocked something nobody else has. But the reality is, everyone is excited about AI. Everyone is experimenting with AI, and everybody is trying to build something with AI. If your startup is just AI but applied to this, that isn't enough. What matters is judgment, knowing when to start, what to build, and why it should exist. To wrap up this video, let's talk about that whole dropout mentality. People hear stories about founders who dropped out of college and succeeded, and assume college was holding them back. So they drop out of college themselves and create a startup like we've been talking about, or maybe they don't even go to college at all. What they miss is that most of those people who dropped out of college and succeeded already had momentum, already had deep technical skills, already had connections or funding, or already had something working for them. Dropping out wasn't the reason they succeeded. It was a side effect of something already going right. Doing it early without traction isn't bold, It's risky. Here is the message that I actually want to leave you guys with. Creating startups right now isn't a bad idea. Using AI or new tech isn't a bad thing. Wanting independence and ownership isn't a bad thing. But please don't confuse access with advantage. If you want to build something, take time to learn the field. Understand real problems. Build connections. Test ideas. And be honest to yourself about whether you're early or just impatient. AI gives this generation incredible power, but power without judgment leads to mistakes. The smartest founders aren't the fastest ones. They're the ones who waited, prepared, and knew what and why they were building. If you do that, technology becomes a tool, not a shortcut to success. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.